Hey, my friend, and welcome to Lesson 3. Lesson 3. Now, do you remember way back when we were talking about maintaining your own energy? Well, now I'm going to share with you what you can do when maybe you didn't do that so good. Lesson 3 is about taking your energy back. Taking your energy back. So a lot of us have times throughout our lives, even if you're doing a great job of maintaining your energy, where maybe you gave a lot of your power away. Maybe you had someone in your life that really you felt intimidated by, or was domineering or controlling. Maybe that was a family member, maybe it was a relationship or a husband or a friendship or what have you. And little by little by little by little, you gave your power away. Now notice my words. You gave your power away. They cannot take your power. We give it away, not consciously. Okay, I'll give you that, not consciously. But we give our energy away. People cannot take your energy or your power or make you feel any particular way without your permission. They can't. And so you might say, no, I've had people that have taken advantage of me and things like that. There's something in your vibration that says, it's okay, you can use me, everybody else does. And you may be working really hard on that. And if you've been walking through the steps from the pain to the healing, you're getting there, my friend. But now's the time to start to really get clear on what are our boundaries. What will we allow and what we won't allow. And there are times when we have allowed particular situations or circumstances to happen far beyond where they should have ended. And it's usually just the patterns and the habits. I'm used to being treated that way, whatever stories we tell. But now, lesson 3 is about taking your energy back. So as you've been maintaining your energy, that's great. And we do that every day because we don't want to lose our energy. We don't want to give our energy to anyone, anytime. That's why we maintain our energy. But if you've had some difficulty doing that at different times in your life, or you didn't even know that you could do that, so you've done that throughout your life, you've given a little bit of your energy out throughout your life, then you may not even feel whole. You may not even feel like yourself. Because if you think about, let's just pretend that you have 5 people in your life that you've had a lot of challenge with. Let's say it was a spouse and a parent and a sibling and a friend and a coworker. So those 5 people, you gave a lot of energy around. You'd get really worried about what they thought. You would feel disempowered. You would let them take advantage of you in different ways. Just think about that. So if we had 5 people in our lives that we did that with, that we had that experience with, and we just gave them 5% of our energy, that's 25% of your life force energy that, even if it's way in the past, like a long time ago, that you don't have. So it's time to take your power back. It's time to reclaim that energy, that power. It is time to say, you know what? Remember we were talking about that, not one more time? Well, here we are. We're going to say, you know what? I am going to restore. I am going to reconnect. I am going to not only maintain my energy field, now that I know I can, but I'm going to take all of the power back that I have given away. Now remember, last lesson we talked about forgiveness. It's likely that some of those people that you had to forgive are some of the people that you might need to take some of that power back. Because if you were worried about, like for me, it was my dad. My dad was a big, big, big teacher for me. Actually still is to this day a teacher for me. And I don't have a relationship with him any longer. And I haven't for over 10 years. But he's still a teacher for me through other family members. And he was my big one that I needed to take my power back from. So I'm going to actually walk you through the process of how to do this because I think it's so, so important. Are you willing? Because you got to be willing, my friend. Got to be willing to say, you know what, yeah, I want my energy back. Because see, for my dad was very intimidating. He's 6'5", 240 pounds, and he would just, just be gruff and harsh and scary kind of when I was younger. And then as I got older, I would mouth off and things like that. But then as I got older, in my 20s and 30s, I discovered I didn't have a voice with him at all. And I discovered that even though I could see patterns where he was taking advantage of me in a variety of ways, I continued to let it happen. And even though I knew better, I didn't know how to say it and stop it and speak it and own my power. I literally lost my power when he was around me or on the phone. He didn't even have to be near me. It took me several years to figure that out and then to do something different and to say, wait, whoa, So he's the one that I had to take my power back from. So I'm going to walk you through this little process. You can come back to this video at any time if you need this reminder, but I'm telling you, pick the person that comes to your mind to do this with me right now. But then if you have 5 or 10 other people, do this exercise with them as well, because you will start to take your own energy back and feel extremely empowered. Now, I'm talking in this example about people that have been pretty consistent in your life. But the other thing is, if, like yesterday, you didn't maintain your energy well and you lost your shit with your coworker, then you could do this exercise right now for that smaller circumstance, so it hasn't built up over time, and gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm going to use the example of my dad, okay? And so you can I just want you to imagine, so just imagine that here's my dad's energy. All right. Now, I'm going to assign my dad the color red. And so what you're going to do first is whoever it is that you've decided that you're wanting to take your power back from, you're going to assign them a color. And the color is going to be based on your guidance, your intuition, whatever color you might associate with them. Most people call the color black or dark green or dark brown because they associate that with negative energy, and that's what they assign to the person that they feel has taken their power from them. But remember, they can't take what you don't give. So I'm going to assign my dad the color red, all right? And then I'm going to assign me a color. So now you assign yourself a color. So he's red, I'm going to be yellow, all right? So when I tune into his energy, and you have to use your visualization skills and your intuition here. When I tune into my dad's energy, this red energy, now I'm not doing this right now because I've done this exercise hundreds of times, but we're just going to pretend right now. So if I was tuning into my dad's energy and he's red, as I visualize him as that red energy, I see a whole bunch of yellow in there, my energy. And as I then tune into my own energy, I'm yellow. And as I tune into my own yellow energy, I see some red in different areas of my energy field. What that says to me is I am still carrying some of his energy and he's still carrying mine. That's that power. That's that energy I want back. So what we do is we literally do a visualization of, okay, so here's my dad and his red energy, and I see all this yellow. And I literally do a visualization of either like a siphon, like if you're siphoning gas, or a plug, like you're plugging into that person. And I'm literally going to imagine myself plugging into that person or siphoning from their energy field. And I'm going to visualize my color coming back. So he's red with these yellow splotches, and I'm going to visualize that yellow energy coming back to me. That is my energy. And I'm going to continue to visualize it until, as I look at him, I don't see any more yellow, I only see red. And this is something that many people, as we do this exercise, so oftentimes I walk my clients through it, it's palpable, like they can feel the energy coming back. Visualization is powerful, my friends. Please do not negate the power of your visualization skills and your intention. Because energy, everything is energy. So when you focus your energy on intention, you can feel it. So I'm visualizing that energy and all that yellow coming back to me. Now, once I've done that and it feels clear, then I look at my own energy. And so as I was tuning into my own energy, I saw some red. So now I do the same thing. I use that plug and I let that energy move out of me and I give it back to him with love. And what my statement is usually something to the effect of, thank you for teaching me about my own value, or thank you for teaching me to stand in my power, or thank you for the awareness and the lessons I've learned. And so I give his energy back from a place of love, not anger, because I'm actually grateful that I've been taught this. I want to learn and grow. I want to heal. I want to feel the healing. And so as I visualize that red energy coming out of my field, going into his, until it feels complete. Until it feels complete. Once it's complete, I either take the siphon out, I take the plugs out. Sometimes I have people visualize a little, those little baby stoppers, like if you were using a plug, like, okay, let's stop that, let's stop that. And then I tune into my energy. So I've done the thank you very much. I am grateful and appreciative for all that I have learned from you. And it no longer serves me to continue that vibrational, energetic connection. And when I've done that, then I tune in and I actually make sure I don't feel any more red in me and I don't see any more yellow. And if I don't, then I do some type of experience or visualization to fill up any areas that still feel empty. Because if I just gave all that, yes, I took my yellow back, but if I just gave some of that red away, I might feel a little empty. So I'm going to do a visualization. I'm going to call in my angels or my guides. I'm going to visualize the white light or a beautiful pink light, and I'm going to fill myself up with love and with light and with peace and with hope. And I'm going to breathe that in, and I'm going to feel it. And then I might even, depending on how empty I felt, I might even go and do something that fills me up. I might go sing or dance or go out to the pool or go for a walk or go in nature or play with my puppies or do something that fills me up. And what you've done now is you have taken your energy back. Now here's the key. You might have to do that every day for a month with the same person, because you might automatically, naturally plug back in because you're so used to it. That's why we make sure we fill up. And then 3 weeks later, you might notice a little more and you do it again. But one day you go to do this exercise and there's nothing. You feel connected, you feel like yourself, you feel inspired, and there's no energy in connection with them. And that is when you know that you have not only taken your energy back, but you have been able to then be an observer, not absorb, and you've been able to use the technique to take your power back, my friends. Very powerful exercise. And you may need to do it with 8 or 10 or 12 people and do it over and over again until you feel it. But once you feel it, you're good. You're good. Make sure you take the time to do that exercise. It is powerful. So powerful. And you deserve it.